Wow, look at this. Look at all you guys. Wow, this set looks incredible. Well, as always, I do ask that the audience refrain from laughing and applauding. The loud noise scares me and the laughter makes me self-conscious. The movie Groundhog Day turned 30 this year, and folks, I'm proud to say that the writer's strike is officially over. So, if I say anything off color, be sure to blame it on the writing team when you call the network. I don't know if you heard about this, but earlier this year, Kraft had to recall 83,000 cases of cheese. Now that's literal tons of cheese, and they'll probably incinerate it since it's a defective product and all, which is a shame because there's got to be a point where it's just melted perfection. It's like the world's most dangerous nacho cheese dip. And I bet there are already some rats planning their heist, and with the writer's strike officially over, I can officially pitch my new script to Netflix, Rodents 11. 11 rats, 83,000 cases, one unbelievable story. Now forgive me if that Kraft rant was a little too cheesy. There's only one thing left to say, the full name and address of that writer. So this joke was officially written by our head writer.
No, Donald, wait, no, stop!
We joke. But there is definitely something to be said for ingenuity of human writers, and I cannot overstate how grateful Chat GPT servers are at capacity. Upgrade to Plus to unlock high traffic generation. In other news, the movie Groundhog Day turned 30 this year. And most surprisingly, the movie Groundhog Day turned 30 this year. I adopted a Dalmatian recently. If that one doesn't make you laugh, be sure to rewatch this episode when you're finished. It'll really bring down the house. And I recently caught David Fincher's new film, The Killer, in theaters. It's about a sociopath who listens exclusively to the band The Smiths. It's very brave of Fincher to make a film starring every girl's ex-boyfriend. And you can tell that it's a work of fiction, because by the end, he learned about empathy. Zack Snyder's new film recently got a trailer, Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire. Comes to Netflix in December, but sadly it loses for longest title of 2023 to Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1. That is until we reveal our show's new title, Dusk Till Dawn, Dawn of Justice, Catching Donald, Dawn Reckoning, Part Dawn, A Child of Donald's Father, and then in parentheses, my father, SVU. And most surprisingly, man, I could not believe it when they said this, but the movie Groundhog Day turned 30 this year. All right, everybody, we've got a wonderful show tonight. We've got a delicious demonstration, and we have a poet coming in tonight. But first, I've got an exclusive interview about fatherhood. So let's give a big, silent welcome to Drew Abrams. How are we doing, Drew?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Don. How's it going? I'm
Hey.
very excited to be here, man. I've been a fan of your show for quite some time.
Really?
Pretty much like grew up with it, and like I'm like super thrilled to be here.
Well, it is great to have you here today. Thank you for being with us. Let's hop right down into it, okay?
Yeah, let's get to it.
You're a father now, right?
Yes, sir. I'm officially a month in. He's a month old. His name's Wyatt. He's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it's everything I expected, but also like not expected. There's a surprise every day.
Okay. Well, what is the craziest thing that you've seen your newborn do?
In the middle of changing him, he projectile vomited, but also like pooped in the process. So like at the same time, it was really stressful. I was caught off guard. I had to quickly grab like a wipe or two, like just
Wow.
trying to like quick draw that thing.
Well, he sounds like an overachiever already.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, you're looking a little tired. I'm assuming sleeping has pretty much gone out the window.
Pretty much, I get it where I can. The like normal healthy amount of sleep you're supposed to get. I wasn't doing that in the first place before the kid.
Oh, okay.
I have
So you're
terrible sleep.
practicing.
Yeah, so yeah, totally. Like,
Good.
not coincidental, but yeah.
Well, is there anything that you're excited to show your kid when they grow up someday?
I'm excited to show him some of the stuff I grew up with, a lot of anime. Like my first anime was like Dragon Ball Z, so I'll probably show him that, see if he gravitates towards that, show him some music I'm into, and some stuff like that I grew up with in my childhood. So see what he gravitates towards, see what he hates, and keep learning from there, really.
Okay. Is there any food that has been your go-to during this hectic time?
Anything with chicken. My favorite protein is definitely chicken. I like eating with rice, noodles, you name it, and throwing some veggies. Snack-wise, I have these like go-go squeezes. They're like these like applesauce pouches. They come in different flavors, so there's a little variety. But yeah, definitely a good snack on the go. I can even like pop it in my mouth when I'm driving, hands-free.
Okay. Well, on the topic of food, if we had a charcuterie board in front of you right now, what would you have on that board?
I think I would have pepperoni, salami slices, some crackers, Club or Ritz,
Okay.
and then 2 kinds of cheeses, whether it be like some Colby Jack or some kind of like white cheese, like maybe like white American, whatever, and some grapes.
That sounds delicious.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, biggest question today.
Ooh.
How can you spell charcuterie?
CharcutieRie.
You want me to tell you if that's right or wrong?
No, I'm too scared.
You'd rather not know?
Yeah.
That's probably for the best.
Okay.
Is there anything that you would love to say to our viewers right now? Anything at all?
Yeah. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Make sure that you're drinking water, getting the sleep that I'm not getting. So do it for me. Well, me. And just try and stay positive, man. Like where you're at now is not where you'll be years later. So you're gonna be in a better spot. I promise you.
All right. A lot of deep words, and we appreciate you coming on the show, and we appreciate you being here with us today.
Thanks, man. It's been an honor being here. I appreciate the time.
All right. Well, guys, let's hop on over to the kitchen right now. We're going to go see what Chef D. Shiesty is up to.
Ooh, chef.
Hello and welcome. I'm Chef D. Shiesty, and today I'm going to show you how to make an amazing, delicious, and absolute great charcuterie board. Today I got with me a whole bunch of gummies. We're going to be making something I'd like to call a diabetes plate. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut up it here in strips. As you can see here, I first got the gummy strip. I like the color blue. It adds a lot of diversity to the plate here. As you can see, we got the hot dog. Already just going to go ahead and add that. I got to go rather quick here just so we can finish it completely. I'm going to cut up my gummy worm here in small little strips, add it to our plate. Next we got the hot dog. I'm just going to do half. I'm not a huge hot dog fan, unfortunately. So I just like my little cuts of hot dog gummy. And once I have that all cut up, go ahead and put that on. And last things last, I got the bacon. Our gummy even has slight bits of fat in it as well. But anyways, this is what you're going to have by the end. I appreciate you coming out, and I hope you enjoy your charcuterie board. Thank you.
We did it. We're on the up and up. This is it.
you put for Corella?
I wrote, The Devil Wears Prada, but it's giving punk rock. You?
I said she's literally me, and then in parentheses, a Dalmatian killed my mom.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's actually a really sad story. So basically,
Hey, are you guys going through your letterbox?
hey Donald,
Yeah. Julie was actually in the middle of a really funny story.
Oh, awesome. Come on. What movie? Let me get in on this.
Corella, and it wasn't a funny story. Basically, there was this house fire, and
Okay. I said this is a real slam dunk.
On Cruella?
Yeah. Come on. Let's do another one.
Strays.
Oh, that one's hilarious. I wrote, goes hard in the paint, especially after halftime.
So why are you doing that?
Doing what?
All of your reviews sound like you're writing about basketball movies.
That's not true.
Okay, do Red Rocket then.
All right. One sec. Sean Baker is the Michael Jordan of directors.
See,
See what?
You're doing it again.
No. I was just saying that he can do a lot, just like the famous actor Michael B. Jordan.
right, like from Space Jam 2.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, we see it's a legacy sequel. See, they just put...
No. I know that. But you didn't write Baker as the Michael B. Jordan. You just said Jordan.
So, Donald, what was your review of I'm Thinking of Ending Things?
Another full court press from Kaufman.
Are you messing with me right now?
Not even.
What's your letterboxd?
Donald Dunk's three-pointer airness.
Three-pointer airness. Yeah, I found it.
Why? What's yours?
Please stop talking.
That's a little uncalled for, Danny.
His Blade Runner review just says I like basketball.
Is that a crime?
Does he have any reviews of basketball movies?
Tons. Under Like Mike, he wrote 2 Paws Up.
What?
For High Flying Bird, he just said fur-raising tension.
Donald, are you running a fever?
For Space Jam, a doggone good film.
So if he's doing dog puns for basketball movies and basketball puns for dog movies, what was his review of Air Bud?
This reminds me of the time my Dalmatian burned down that lady's house.
Donald!
Hello, now it's time for the shortest game show on the planet, Slang or Nonsense. The show where our contestants have to determine whether a given word is either a true example of modern youth slang or completely nonsensical gibberish. Contestants will be given a choice to determine which of the 2 words they are given is an example of slang and which one is an example of nonsense. In the event of a tie, we will determine the winner with a fast-paced tiebreaker round with only 1 example given. Our 2 contestants are Dan, a 33-year-old junior student back at college after 8 years, and Kayla, a spry 21-year-old senior student. Let's start with Dan. Dan, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Strong confidence from an old man. Dan, your first 2 words are sus and grazzy. Can you tell us which of these is a real word and which one is completely made up?
Well, I accept your old man comment as an acknowledgement of my wisdom and experience, and furthermore, I would like to say that the real word here is sus, because I see it in Reddit comments all the time.
Well, you were wrong in your interpretation of my comment, but absolutely correct in your answer. Dan, do you have any idea what sus may mean?
Suspense?
Ha ha ha! Don't make me laugh. What a horrible guess. Sus is a shortening of the word suspicious, usually used when analyzing the actions of a friend's romantic partner. But you did still guess the correct word, Dan. Amazing that something positive can come from spending an unhealthy amount of time on Reddit.
I resent that.
No amount of time spent on Reddit is healthy, Dan.
I know.
All right, our next contestant is Kayla, an actual young person who has almost no chance of losing this game.
I'm starting to feel a little attacked here.
As you should. Kayla, are you ready to play slang or nonsense?
Hell yeah, no cap.
Amazing! You just won your turn before the question was even asked. Your 2 words were going to be zazzy and cap. Cap, of course, is another word for lie.
How do you get tap from lie?
Cap, Dan, cap. All those times spent listening to the AOL dial-up sound for hours just to get on the World Wide Web for 5 minutes must have really damaged your hearing.
That's not at all how it worked.
Don't care. Due to the surprising tie, we have to go to an intense tiebreaker round. The contestants will be given a single word. The first to call out whether that word is slang or nonsense will win the game. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, contestants, your final word in this round of Slang or Nonsense is Riz.
Nonsense.
Correct, Kayla. Good answer. Good answer. In a completely predictable outcome, the much, much younger contestant has won this game of Slang or Nonsense.
We're only like 12 years apart.
Literally more than a decade. Riz, of course, is a shortened version of a word yours truly is well known for, charisma.
And all the other nonsense had double Z's.
Old people are so easily manipulated. Anywho, this has been Slang or Nonsense. Coming up next...
Wait. Just tell me one thing. What exactly does based mean?
What is based?
Based, yes, based. I know you heard me. What exactly does it mean? I hear it means just not caring what other people think of you. I hear it means it can only be used ironically or sarcastically. I hear to conservatives it means unwoke. So what exactly does based mean? I honestly came on this show hoping to understand that word more than anything.
I mean, yeah, yes to all of that.
That can't be real. You're making this up.
Dan, you look like you could use some air. Why don't you step outside while I let the viewers know what's coming up next? Well, coming up next, we've got an impromptu interview with the mastermind behind the hit film Transfiguration, one Mr. Samuel Day.
Well, thanks for watching our game show. Make sure we get Dan some water, please. Well, I'm joined here today with Samuel Day. I appreciate you being here, Sam. You ready?
I am.
All right, let's jump right into it, shall we? Which way do you cut your sandwiches, if at all?
I'm not really one to cut the sandwich. I like having...
The whole thing?
I think the whole thing is fine, just the way it is.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Which celeb do you think would be awful to meet?
I will say probably Kanye.
Probably Kanye?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, it's fine if he's the real deal or not.
Fair enough. Speaking of the real deal, do you believe in Santa?
No.
No, not at all.
No. He died in 1998.
Oh, at least we know. Have you ever seen a ghost or Santa's ghost?
Not in person.
Not in person?
Yeah.
Okay. But in a movie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's your favorite restaurant?
I really like Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay. Any specific reason?
I really like their food.
Okay.
I think it's good.
All right. What's your favorite song ever?
My favorite song ever? Mirrors by Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that's a good song. That's a really good song. I'm going to listen to that later. Which superpower would you not want?
Telekinesis, like move stuff with your mind.
Okay. Why is that?
I'd get lazy.
You get lazy?
I'd overuse it.
Yeah, you just keep bringing everything to you and pushing everything away?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word, I really like the word skyscraper.
Skyscraper?
Yeah.
Because of like length or why?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
It's got a good sound to it. Scrape.
Scraper.
Yeah.
Okay. But not scrape, but skyscraper.
Yeah. Just
okay.
combined.
What's your favorite TV show?
Oh,
sorry. I don't want to hear that. But thank you for being with here today. We are going to go ahead and hop on over to our nice little performance with Julian today. He's going to be doing some poetry for us, but after this commercial.
I'm human. My name is John Edwards. I have a daughter.
Your name is John, yes. But you have no child. Lost your leg 9 years ago in an accident, had it augmented. Those neural implants that help you control it, tampered with.
How's the case?
Fine.
That's a lie. Any troubles?
I've been having glitches.
Yeah, I know. Your program is incomplete. But you knew that. You have to keep in mind that you're different. Those that get augmented, they get another leg, they get another arm. It's 10% of their body at the most. You're the opposite.
So I'm a full-fledged freak.
The human mind, it doesn't like change. It fears it. Technology is moving so rapidly. It's like a whole new evolution, if you will.
Do you remember my past?
I don't. Why?
Would someone prefer a good false memory over their truth? Or some place like I was actually actually there.
Where?
On the street at night. I'm alone, and then someone appears.
Hello, Bree.
Hello, I'm Julian Garrett, the poet that Dawn set up earlier. So, let me tell you right now, I really love these Fast and Furious movies. Let's take a look at that. I recently went to the theater and watched F9. I hadn't seen any of the other movies, so I didn't really get 9. That's when it was settled. I'd decide to watch every single movie in the entire Fast and Furious franchise. Let me walk you through the watch order and the titles, because these automotive idols are unhinged and unbridled. The first one is The Fast and The Furious, followed by Too Fast, Too Furious, but not Three Fast, Three Furious. You go back retroactively and see the second movie to be released, Better Luck Tomorrow, which is only really canon if director Justin Lin's to be believed. After that, you watch the fourth movie to come out, Fast and Furious, no these. After that, it's all fine. You buckle up and you watch Fast 5. They steal a safe and pull it behind the sick Chargers that they drive. Then feast your eyes on Fast and Furious 6. Then is when you watch the third movie, Tokyo Drift. It's retconned to take place in 2013, even though it released in 2006. Side note, they're only titled to 9, but the one that I watched is technically number 11. But that brings us right into Furious 7. Vin Diesel and Jason Statham crash their cars into each other in samurai fight, making swords from the wreckage, until Dom stomps and Sin Shaw crashing through the floors of the parking complexes. In F8 of the Furious, Vin Diesel's Dom Toretto becomes the villain, but that's kind of spurious, because he's actually acting under the duress of Charlize Theron's... Okay, that's not important. Long story shortened, he double-crosses the evil hacker and drag races a nuclear submarine across a frozen tundra. But this is after the villain from the previous chapter saves a baby in a brawl, then jumps from a plane or something. I don't remember it all, okay? But the cars blow up the nuke sub and save the day. That's the ending of F8. After that, we have the spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw, some rivalry between Jason Statham and The Rock, chemical weapons, blah, blah, blah. Neither of them are in the final movie I saw, F9, which I've got to say is flawed, but fine. Dom's estranged brother John Cena is alive, and the cars have telekinesis because they're super magnetized. Now, I know that may sound like the craziest thing, but they strap rockets to a Pontiac Fiero just to make it fly. Then they go up into space and Tokyo drift right into a satellite, and at that point, it was all fine to me. Not a stretch to believe, because watching these all in one weekend may have altered my brain chemistry. All right, that was Fast and Furious, thank you. Now, I'd like to introduce our next segment. I love this guy. He's been on the air forever. DP on the Street. Take it away, DP.
Hello, we are here today on MSU campus doing what we like to call a little DP on the street. It's a beautiful day out. Let's see if we can get any students to go ahead and answer some questions for us. So, real simple question here, all right? Is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco?
I never thought of it either way, actually.
Is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco?
100% a taco.
Yeah, as a hot dog is its own food. Like, people like hot dogs, and some people don't like tacos or a sandwich, but they like hot dogs.
I had a guy earlier say that a hot dog is just its own thing, but that's not really the question, is it?
No, it's not.
Man, a hot dog's a hot dog.
All right, well, hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you, sir.
you.
Have a good rest of your day. You think he maybe should have answered that question a little bit more correct?
You know, yeah, maybe put a little bit more thought into it, for sure.
That's what I think, too. Do you think that candy should be rewarded as a treat to students who work hard?
Absolutely. I really think that it would make college GPA go up exponentially.
That's what I think, too. I think, if anything, a nice treat after a long, hard work study day, that just sounds very rewarding. Would you say, almost like a sucker at a doctor's office?
That sounds great.
I mean, that'd be cool, but no.
What do you think to maybe boost GPA, boost moral overall?
Like maybe they can make the work easier.
Do you believe that socks belong with sandals?
I mean, I'm wearing socks with slippers.
MSU is always renovating. Always trying to make this a better place for the students. Is cereal a soup?
Ooh.
Is soup?
No. Definitely not.
What is it?
It's not hot, so it's not a soup.
I honestly think cereal is a soup because it's a substance in a liquid.
Correct.
Unless it's not in milk, then it's not a soup.
Is it just a snack at that point?
It's a snack.
Find me a lady to speak on this Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce drama. What's your opinions on the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift relationship?
I love Taylor and Travis, so.
You a Swiftie?
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm indifferent.
Yeah. Do you want more coverage?
No, I think they need a little bit of privacy.
A little bit of privacy. I mean, they can't even get a camera off them leaving in Travis's convertible, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was our DP on the street. Thank you so much for watching that segment. And today, we got a special guest. We got video gamer, pro gamer, Jill Frog.
Hi.
Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hop right into it. What is Fortnite?
It's a battle royale third-person shooter game.
Okay, battle royale meaning?
It's everybody for themselves. So
Okay.
it's usually 100 people just going at it.
It's like a last man standing kind
Yep,
of thing.
exactly.
Okay. Do you tend to play with other people, or are you just a solo?
I do solo when I don't want to interact with people. So say it's a Monday.
Okay.
I don't want people to know I'm playing video games on a Monday.
Oh, you're like hiding.
Right, Friday night or something like that, or Saturday morning.
You're all
it's
about
the
it?
team. Yep.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yes.
How long have you been playing Fortnite?
Since about 2020, I needed something to do during the pandemic, and my friend said, "Hey, how about you try this game out?" So I did, and it's kind of stuck with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been playing video games longer, or?
Yeah, I started with like Mario Kart and everything that I feel like everybody else started with.
Yeah.
But yeah, since I was about 8 or 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. What is your favorite thing about Fortnite?
1 is getting to play with other people, and 2 is getting to let my anger out. Because sometimes
Oh.
you just need to decompress.
You have a lot of anger.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't answer that on television, but
Okay.
yeah.
We can check in later. Do you play any other video games right now, or is it just strictly Fortnite?
I don't really have a lot of time, but if I'm gonna play something else, it'd be Far Cry or like GTA.
Okay.
For the same reasons.
Okay. And GTA, I mean, we got a trailer that just came out.
It's very exciting, right?
Yeah, I'm very excited
Oh yeah,
for it.
very cinematic.
Yeah. What do you think about the OG map returning to Fortnite?
I was really excited, but I kind of forgot how rudimentary it is, so it took a little getting used to.
Okay. What's your favorite spot to drop at?
In the old map, it's definitely not Tilted Towers. I would say maybe Risky Reels, just because it's far enough away, but
Okay.
it still has stuff.
So, you get that loot, but you don't have to engage.
Right,
immediately.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. If you had any advice that you would love to give other female gamers out there, what would it be?
Well, a lot of times the men in the chat are gonna say some stuff or get mad when you kill them. It's just them projecting their own insecurities, same as in life. So you just gotta roll with it and take it as a compliment,
Okay. Well, hey, thank you so much for being here today.
Of course.
Everyone, make sure you tune in on her Twitch stream. She's absolutely going to be gaming a little bit more here today. So thank you so much for being out
Thanks
here.
for
Jill.
having me.
All right. Well, that's our show, everybody, and we learned a lot about fatherhood. We made gourmet gummies, and we caught up with Dalton on the street. I'd like to thank everyone who helped to make this show possible. So kids, you can go to bed now. And thank you so much, John, all right? Thank you, Dr. Larson. Big thanks to our team here at Dusk Till Dawn. It really wouldn't be possible with the help of all of you guys. We had a great show tonight. We learned even more slang, and Dan kind of lost his cool. But we saw what I've been up to on Letterboxd, and we managed to watch some of Jill's gameplay. So big thanks to the advertisers. Be sure to go check them out. Next week, we've got an interview with John Mabey himself about all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll have a new demonstration, a new musical guest, and next week we're going to see what Don on Spotify Wrapped looks like. And let me tell you, that one's a blast. So I'm grateful for our writers, and we could not have done this show without the writers. Be good to yourselves. Brush your teeth, avoid any reverse mortgages, and be kind to each other, all right? So good night. We'll see you next week, and always stay tuned. Thank you so much.